Today we will go to Sampajānapabbam, mindfulness with clear comprehension. First we need to recite Pali. Page 1. Number B, Sampajānapabbam, mindfulness with clear comprehension. I will read the Pali first. You listen. Puna caparaṃ bhikkhave bhikkhu abhikkante paṭikkante sampajānakārī hoti ālokite vilokite sampajānakārī hoti samiñjite pasārite sampajānakārī hoti saṅghāṭipattacīvaradhāraṇe sampajānakārī hoti asite pīte khāyite sāyite sampajānakārī hoti uccārapassāvakamme sampajānakārī hoti ṭhite nisinne sutte jāgarite bhāsite tuṇhībhāve sampajānakārī hoti. We recite together slowly. Puna caparaṃ bhikkhave bhikkhu abhikkante paṭikkante sampajānakārī hoti ālokite vilokite sampajānakārī hoti samiñjite pasārite sampajānakārī hoti saṅghāṭipattacīvaradhāraṇe sampajānakārī hoti asite pīte khāyite sāyite sampajānakārī hoti uccārapassāvakamme sampajānakārī hoti ṭhite nisinne sutte jāgarite bhāsite tuṇhībhāve sampajānakārī hoti. English translation. So can you read together? Translation. And again, bhikkhus, a bhikkhu in going forward and in going back, he applies clear comprehension. In looking straight ahead and in looking away from the front, clear comprehension. In bending and stretching his limbs, he applies clear comprehension. In wearing the 3 robes and in carrying the bowls, he applies clear comprehension. In eating, drinking, he applies clear comprehension. In obeying the calls of nature, he applies clear comprehension. In walking, standing, sitting, falling asleep, waking, speaking, and in keeping silence, he applies clear comprehension. So clear comprehension is the subject of one short section in Maha-Satipatthana, the great discourse on the foundations of mindfulness, the only discourse in which a complete description of Satipatthana meditation is mentioned. In this discourse, Buddha expounded the 4 foundations of mindfulness: contemplation on the body, kaya-nupassana; contemplation on feeling, vedana-nupassana; contemplation on consciousness, citta-nupassana; and contemplation on Dhamma objects, Dhamma-nupassana. The first foundation, contemplation on the body, is divided into 14 sections, beginning with ānapanabhava, mindfulness of breathing, and it is followed by mindfulness of postures of the body, iddhiyabhata, and the third section describes mindfulness with clear comprehension. Though short, it is one of the important texts for those who practice vipassana meditation. When meditation teachers give instruction about the practice of meditation, they use different expression but mean the same thing. To be aware of the object, be mindful of it, watch it, take note of it, observe it. Try to see it clearly, try to know it clearly. So meditation teacher give instruction. All these instructions mean the same thing. They mean to keep your mind on the object and observe it closely and precisely. Here Buddha said, abhikkante, paṭikkante, sampajānakārī hoti. In going forward and in going back, the meditator applies clear comprehension. So what is this clear comprehension that the Buddha says must be applied? Before trying to understand how you should apply clear comprehension, first you must know the meaning of the term sampajāna, clear comprehension. To know its meaning, we must go back to the commentaries and look at the original Pali word sampajāna. The word sampajāna is derived from the word sampajāna, that means meditators who see correctly. Meditator who knows correctly, entirely and equally or evenly. When somebody is called sampajāna, his or her state of being is called sampajāna. So sampajāna means seeing or knowing or discerning rightly, entirely and evenly or equally. The syllable sam in the word sampajāna is a prefix that has many meanings. The first meaning of sam is rightly or correctly. So when you try to see or observe the objects of meditation, you must see them clearly and precisely. You must not confuse them with other things. When you are distinguishing mind from matter and matter from mind, you must see mind separate from matter, and you must see matter separate from mind. You must not confuse these two with one another. You must see precisely and clearly. It is what is meant by saying meditator must see rightly and correctly. The second meaning of sam is entirely. When you see or discern an object, you must know it in its entirety. In its entirety means in all aspects of its mental and physical phenomena. You must know the characteristics, function, and manifestation of the object you observe. And the third meaning of sam is equally or evenly. You must know how to evenly apply their mental faculties. When you practice meditation, you put 5 mental faculties to work. These 5 mental faculties, you know, 5 mental faculties are confidence, effort, mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom. They must work in harmony and be in balance with each other. Especially important is the balance of energy and concentration. When these faculties are even and equal, there will be concentration and wisdom arisen from concentration. When the faculties are not in balance, concentration is disturbed and scattered, and consequently, penetration into the true nature of Namarupa cannot arise. So clear comprehension, sampajāna, means seeing precisely, seeing everything in its entirety, seeing it by evenly using all mental faculties. Only when there is evenness in the application of the 5 mental faculties will there be further development of wisdom. When you apply clear comprehension, it means you observe or you take note of the object, paying close attention to it, trying to see it thoroughly, precisely, and with all your mental faculties in balance. So another passage describes a meditator as practicing meditation, atapi sampajānasatima, ardently, clearly comprehending and mindful. In practice, however, satima, mindfulness comes first. Sati comes first before clear comprehension. The Pali word sati meaning mindfulness and sampajāna means clear comprehension. Sati and sampajāna are often used together, but we should understand that between mindfulness and clear comprehension, there must be concentration. For without concentration, there can be no clear comprehension. Mindfulness leads to concentration, and concentration leads to clear comprehension. So in our practice, the sequence is mindfulness, sati, concentration, samadhi, and clear comprehension, piññā. So just what is this clear comprehension that meditator should apply to all his or her activities? In brief, it is seeing the true nature of mind and matter, seeing all of their aspects clearly, completely, and objectively, without emotional reaction. So for further understanding, we must turn to the meaning of sampajāna as explained in the commentaries. So commentaries state that there are 4 kinds of clear comprehension to be applied to an action before it is undertaken. One kind of clear comprehension is clear comprehension of purpose, sattaka sampajāna. The second is clear comprehension of suitability, sappaya sampajāna. The third is clear comprehension of resort, uccāra sampajāna. And the fourth is clear comprehension of non-delusion, asamoha sampajāna. So need to remember, can you follow me? Sattaka sampajāna, sappaya sampajāna, uccāra sampajāna, asamoha sampajāna. So it is Pali translation, follow me. Clear comprehension of purpose, clear comprehension of suitability, clear comprehension of resort, clear comprehension of non-delusion. So for clear comprehension, number one is clear comprehension of purpose. Number two, clear comprehension of suitability. Number three, clear comprehension of result. And number four, clear comprehension of non-delusion. Before we can apply them to our action, we must first understand them. The first one is Sattaka Sampajanya, clear comprehension of purpose. When we want to do something, we should not be done hastily just by the force of our desire or ill will. We must first find out if the action is purposeful. But that is not enough, for an evil act can be purposeful. So we also must find out if the action is beneficial. If it is not beneficial, if it is not purposeful, it is of no use and should not be done. Only when its purpose is determined to be beneficial should we take up that action. It is called clear comprehension of purpose. That means comprehension of benefits. The purpose of benefits must be understood as being within the framework of Dhamma and ultimately of spiritual nature. Although clear comprehension is explained with reference to the monk engaged in Satipatthana meditation, it is not limited to monastic practice. Lay people also should apply it, applying clear comprehension to their activities with the awareness that the purpose is spiritual growth in accordance with the Dhamma. There are many beneficial actions that can be undertaken for spiritual growth. Visiting a shrine, pay homage to a Bodhi tree, visiting the order of Sangha monks or the elders, going to a place where the dead are cast, or wherever a corpse or skeleton can be observed, all can be of benefits. For example, you can go to a shrine to pay homage. While there, you may experience joy from worshipping the statue of the Buddha, or you may experience joy from contemplation of the virtues of the Buddha. Then you can practice vipassana meditation on that joy. You note joy, it is presently arising and very clear, very prominent. You practice vipassana meditation on that joy. And you see joy disappear. You see it to be impermanent suffering, and no soul. In this way, through meditation on the joy, it is even possible to attain arhatship. So visiting a relic shrine or pagoda is a beneficial action. Visiting a Bodhi tree is also beneficial. Bodhi trees are treated more or less like pagodas in Buddhist country and are objects of veneration. We revere Bodhi tree as we revere the Buddha, because the Bodhi tree sheltered Buddha during the time of his enlightenment. Going to a Bodhi tree and thinking of the Buddha, gaining enlightenment under such a tree can give rise to joy. Contemplating on the joy, you know precisely joy, and you practice vipassana on the joy, then you can gain enlightenment. Visiting a community of sangha monks is a beneficial action. In the presence of the sangha, the order of monks, we feel devotion or joy, and that joy can become the object of vipassana meditation. And it is also good to visit the elders, ṭhite, who can counsel and give us instruction. By following their instruction, we can develop spiritual growth and get attainment. So going to visit monks and elders, ṭhite, is of benefit. Going to a place where the dead are cast and observing a corpse can also be beneficial. By developing the sense of loathsomeness of the body, ugliness of the body, we can attain jhanas. And practicing vipassana on the jhana attained, you can get enlightenment. But it is very difficult to see corpses nowadays, for they are quickly removed from public view. During the time of the Buddha, many dead bodies were simply left on the charnel ground, where they could be seen in various stages of decay. Observing corpses enable people to see and contemplate on the repulsiveness nature of the body. Though less satisfactory, we can study these stages of photographs found in certain medical and criminology books. Then you relate them to your own bodies. Relating them to your bodies, you can use them for contemplation. There is a story about the benefits that were gained from going to a place where the dead body was discarded. At one time, a young monk went with the novice Samanera to get some wood for toothsticks. The Samanera novice who went in front left the road and came upon a place in the woods. So there the novice Samanera saw a corpse. Though only 10 to 15 years old, the novice made the corpse the object of his meditation on repulsiveness of the body. Then he attained jhana. After reaching the first jhana, he practiced vipassana on the jhana and gained the first stage, second stage, and third stage of enlightenment. Just as he was striving to reach the fourth and final stage, the monk, not seeing him, called out, "Samanera, come, Samanera, come." The monk called the Samanera. Hearing the monk, the novice Samanera, who was conscientious, who was faithful, said to himself, "Ever since my first day as a novice, I have never made it necessary for a monk to call me twice. Now the monk is calling me, so I must go. I will practice to get arahantship tomorrow or another day." Dutifully returning to the monk, the novice said, "Pandey, first go this way and stand facing east at the place where I stood for a while." The novice wanted the monk to see the corpse too. Following the instruction of the novice, the monk went to the same place and saw the corpse. That monk too practiced meditation on that corpse and gained the 3 stages of enlightenment. And so it is said, the same corpse become profitable for 2 people. We encounter or we are presented daily with many opportunities to engage in beneficial activities. After considering and finding an act to be beneficial, should we then do it? Not yet. Then we have to go to the next clear comprehension, which is the clear comprehension of suitability. Sampaya Sambuzinya. Even though an act is beneficial and purposeful, it may not be suitable. If it is not suitable to do it at the particular occasion, time or place, then it should not be done. So after understanding that a certain act is beneficial, we must determine whether or not it is suitable to do it. The commentary said that visiting a shrine could be purposeful, but there are times when it would not be suitable. A big offering might be taking place with many people from miles around gathered there. Some decorate or some wear fine clothes and cosmetics. If a meditative monk should go there, he might see some attractive object or attractive person and even lose his monkhood. At the very least, the monk loses concentration altogether at the sight of so many people and so many attractive objects. Or he might see some ugly object and experience anger or ill will in his mind. So such a time is not suitable time for him to go to the shrine. In the same way, for visiting a Bodhi tree, if there are many merrymakers and many attractive or ugly objects, greed or ill will could arise in the mind of meditators. It might even cause the loss of his monkhood, his physical life, or his holy life. Such a time is not a good time, is not a suitable time for him to visit a Bodhi tree. Again, the same holds true for visiting the Sangha, Thera or elders and teachers. A community of Sangha may be approached by many people from surrounding villages and towns. Whenever there are many people, many distractions will arise. Some teachers are very famous, very popular, and have a lot of followers. Many people go to listen to them and put questions to them. When a teacher or elder is in such a crowd, it is not suitable time for the meditating monk to visit them. And what about going to a place where a corpse can be viewed, where there are no crowds or merrymakers? Looking at a corpse in order to practice meditation is beneficial, but it is unsuitable and should not be done if the corpse is of the opposite sex. A male corpse is not suitable for a female, and a female corpse is not suitable for a male. So whether the object itself is suitable must also be taken into account. Only when it is suitable are we to contemplate on it, and only the corpse of one's own sex is suitable. In this way, we must apply the two clear comprehension of purpose and suitability in whatever we want to do, whether meditation or the activities of daily life. They can be used profitably. For example, in setting up a business, first you have to determine whether it will really be beneficial for you. Then you must find a suitable place to start your business, when to start it, with whom to start it, and a host of other suitabilities. But thought given to these two clear comprehension will lead to your success and prosperity. So the first two, clear comprehension of benefits and clear comprehension of suitability, can be applied to both worldly affairs and in the practice of meditation. However, in the commentary, the explanation is with reference to meditating monks. So the example given pertain only to meditative life. But these clear comprehension should not be seen as meditation. They are only the basic for your meditation. And the third one is called Gochara Sampajanya, clear comprehension of resort. It is difficult to understand if we rely on the English translation of the commentarial text. Sometimes translation can be so confusing that it is very hard to guess its meaning. We should always sympathize with those people who translate, because they face a dilemma. If translators try to be literal, their translation is often difficult to comprehend. And if for the sake of understanding, they become free in their translation, they are accused of being unfaithful to the original. So there is always this dilemma. In this explanation of the third clear comprehension, the translator wanted to be literal. Further, the going on the arms round of that one who has comprehended purpose and suitability after living and taking up just that resort, after taking up among the 38 subjects of meditation, called the subject of meditation after his own heart, is clear comprehension of resort. In the commentary, the text is more concise than its English translation, but it is difficult to understand. It is simply taking the gochara when he goes to the gochara is a gochara sampajāna. The key to find the meaning this passage is the Pali word gochara. Before we can use this key, we must look at its various meanings. The word gochara originally meant a place where cattle roam. The pasture. Later on, it came to mean any resort or domain. So the place where a monk goes for alms, his roaming place, a village is called gochara. And the subject of a monk's constant contemplation, his mental domain, meditation, is also called a gochara. So gochara can mean a monk's meditation as well as a village where he goes for alms. So we also have the phrase gochara sampajāna, meaning clear comprehension of resort or domain. Now it's clear. Taking the gochara when he goes to the gochara is a gochara, means taking meditation with him when he goes to the village for alms is clear comprehension of resort. This does not mean, however, that clear comprehension of resort is only a monk meditating when he goes to the village for alms. Subsequently, statement make clear that it means the practice of meditation itself. The commentary says repeatedly, not forsaking the meditation is clear comprehension of domain. So clear comprehension of domain, gochara sampajāna, means not forsaking the meditation. Not forsaking the meditation is clear comprehension of domain. So can you follow me? Not forsaking the meditation is clear comprehension of domain. Not forsaking the meditation is clear comprehension of domain. So it's very good. You never forsake the meditation. Your domain is this meditation. It does not matter where a monk practice, whether he is going to the village or sitting in a monastery. If he or she is practicing meditation, he or she is applying clear comprehension of resort, gochara sampajāna. So we will continue next time. We have to stop our discourse for today by applying clear comprehension, by noting every phenomena occurring at the six senses, by noting rising, falling, sitting, stretching, bending, seeing, hearing continuously and meticulously. May all yogis be liberated from all suffering. May all yogis realize the real peace in the very near future.